it, they choose compassion even when it's difficult. You never know what battle someone is fighting. A smile, a kind word, a little patience, or an act of forgiveness can make a bigger difference than you realize. The kindness we show others is often the same kindness we hope to receive when we are struggling. Today, ask yourself, how can I make someone's day a little better? Sometimes the greatest testimony of our faith isn't what we say, it's how we treat people. Be the reason someone believes there is still goodness in the world today. God has shown us kindness. Now let's pass it on. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-92. Show live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Good morning, Micah.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing awesome. Beautiful Wednesday, hump day, and we're halfway through the week.
That's right.
Got some great country music to play this morning. Beautiful morning, not too muggy out there. It's a little bit humid, but it ain't hot.
It was almost perfect this morning.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So, I think the main thing we got to talk about today is what happened yesterday in McKinney, Texas. Carmelo Anthony, the kid who stabbed the other kid at the track meet last year. I didn't know it was so close to home. I mean, of course, it's like 2.5 hours away, but I mean, still, I didn't. For some reason, I was thinking,
this is statewide. This is a big deal.
Yeah, this is a. I was thinking it was like
there's protests for it.
Oh yeah, like everything, and he was, he was he was guilty, and they sentenced. If you read off the basics, it's clean cut. Good morning, Cassie Johnson. How you doing this morning? That kid.
Incident began
is, well, he should have told a teacher. He should have, and you could say that. I would agree with that. Yes, he should have gotten somebody, but I dare say not one kid at a track meet is expecting to get stabbed.
Yeah.
And I remember being a foolish 17-year-old, and the whole deal, like you're at a school function, the possibility of anything happening to you is not even in your mind, and that may be true. He could have said, well, I'm gonna go get a teacher or something, but also the other kid had, they had repeatedly asked him to leave.
Mm-hmm.
As it goes back to what I said with the parents. As a parent, I'd be like, well, you don't need to be hanging out at that. That's not your high school anyway. Like, you don't need to be over there. I wouldn't expect at a track meet a bunch of Idabel athletes, students.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt there's, each Idabel knows Broken Bow knows Valiant. They talk to each other on Face or Snapchat and different social medias. But I don't see them hanging out at another, I don't see Idabel athletes, runners hanging out at the Broken Bow tent. Like, we'll talk. If I see you at the concession stand or anything like that, I'm going to say, what's up with y'all? I know we'll walk by eventually. We'll say, what's up? But I don't see them like straight up just hanging out.
Yeah. Like, what are you even doing with a knife?
And exactly. Like, what are you, and that's another thing. And it's just a whole can of worms, as they would say, and nothing good come out of this situation. But it's just one of those things, like, parents, teach your kids to just walk away. Just be unproblematic. Because if there's another school telling you, well, you didn't, go over there.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know these people, get out of there. Like, you should not be there. And had that been the case, we wouldn't have a case yesterday of going through all this. Austin Metcalf would be graduating, last year or this year. And so it's one of the things you just got to teach your kids to take care of yourself. And one of the things I've noticed online is people would rather be right and have something happen, because everybody brings up their kid, and they're I'm teaching my kid, if somebody pushes them or whatever, or anything like that, it's like, well, you're preaching that you would rather be right and have something happen than just let the other person be right and be happy. Yeah, the whole you can be right or you can be happy concept, and sometimes being right isn't worth it. Take it from me. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. Let us know what you think about the verdict. 286-6642. You can also text that number to let us know in the chat on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. Here we got Be Heard by Ella Langley. Appreciate it. What's up, Khadijah? What's up, Paul? What's up, Matt? Yeah, we were lagging for a good minute. Like,
on TikTok?
Both, like all three. Like, the cameras just kept going black.
That's weird.
And it even knocked us off for a second. What's up, Cassie? How's everything going? Ella really doing Mike Muff. Can I say Muff on the
We saw that Tinder. What you mean? Micah, you got Tinder, bro?
I guess so, man. What's the difference between a yellow and a
Being rich is just a state of mind. He's talking to Jesus. Yeah, but honestly, Micah, I don't think it was justified, bro.
Huh?
I don't think it was justified.
No. Like, it was murder.
Yeah.
It was straight up murder. There's nothing, but I think people are looking at physical attributes and stuff, and that's just not the case.
Yeah, bro, just look at these. Like, He looks like a murderer. Walk one in her heels, take all the money.
Oh, on your phone.
On my phone.
Ariana says we've seen.
Oh shoot, bro! Y'all caught me. Y'all caught me.
Caught in 4K.
No, I would never get Tinder, bro. Yo, thank you for the follow. Give me some real. Khadijah. I knew she was going to pull up in here.
National Iced Tea Day. We got to get some of that.
Facts.
Where's the best commercial iced tea? I got to say, depending on who's making it at McDonald's, but for sure, Chicken Express.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that.
Like, it is crazy. Twisted tea. I've tried that. I can't do it. Like, I don't know. I got to have.
You don't like it?
I don't like twisted tea.
Too sweet for you?
I don't know. I just like beer. Like, I don't like any flavored, like, I can drink, like, when my wife's done drinking her little strawberries and stuff, I can drink those, but I don't know. That is. That was Ella Langley, Be Her. And I've seen more and more of Ella Langley on social media, chilling with fans and meeting different people and stuff. And it's good to see. To me, that seems like the right role model as far as country music goes.
Yeah, she seems pretty chill.
Yeah, like chill, not stuck up. Classy lady. Like, she's not out there like letting it all hang out, you know, constantly and stuff. She seems like a woman. There's a difference, and I think that's what a lot of these females nowadays kind of get twisted, you know. And the same thing is for as being a man, for women that are attracted to men rather than boys. There's a saying of that where, you know, just because you're grown, you're an adult, doesn't mean you're a man. Like, you know, there's certain attributes and stuff. There's certain things that you do. You know, you got your own place. You pay your bills. You're not stuck in mom's basement, you know, at 40 years old. Just, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but just certain things, you know, certain things that a man does. He takes care of his business, because there is people out there that, you know, they take care of their mother or, you know, their parents, or maybe they need help around the house. But there's just certain things that a man does. He takes care of his business. If he's got kids, he takes care of his kids without the state involving taking care of his kids and stuff. As a woman, there's certain things that attract men, like just, and I think Ella Langley has that. Like, it's the whole thing where she's not showing everything. Like, she's elegant, she speaks proper, there's just certain things, and it's different for everybody, but
it is all subjective. I think most guys like that classy part, but
yeah,
there's a good portion of other guys that like the, you know.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, this is hard to find. That's what makes. Like, man, I'd go all the time if we don't live there. We don't, you know, we're 16 hours away. Yeah. So it's more important, you know, but so it's rare. We can go to the lake anytime we
Yeah,
want, so we don't go to the lake all the time.
There's beautiful faces everywhere, but like a beautiful soul,
yeah,
that's rare nowadays.
Unproblematic.
Yeah.
Carries herself well,
Mm-hmm.
is intelligent, doesn't necessarily need a male figure to take up for her, but as a man, like Charleston White once said, a woman can grab everybody's attention when she walks in the room, and people will start acting proper. They'll watch their language. They'll and if you've ever seen it done, that's kind of how that is. And like I said, that's kind of the same for the women, the females. I don't know how they feel, what a man is and stuff, but from what I've heard growing up and in my 37 years, it's like, do you pay your bills? Yes, I do. Do you take care of your kids? Yes, I do. Do you keep a job? Yes, I do. I've always kept a job. I've always worked. That kind of stuff. That's kind of like the three things that they're looking for and stuff. So I don't know. You can
and that's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's very easy. So easy. A caveman can do it. If you know, that's a old 2000s Geico commercial thing, I believe. But very simple thing. But not a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people will do it. Like there's so many. You're at the age right now, you're 20. The girls you went to school with and everything, they're going to start, they're in relationships now.
Mm-hmm.
By the time they're 25, they're going to be done with guys their own age.
Yeah.
And you wonder why that 37-year-old is with that 25-year-old and the 40-year-olds with, it's because they're tired of dating boys. Everybody grows up in their own time. Trust me, we're all, some of us are still boys at my age. But they're tired of the run around. They're ready to settle down. They want somebody to help. They probably have a kid at this point. A lot of that is due to, they get married or they have a kid and the guy's just not there. He's not supportive. He doesn't pay any of the bills. He can't keep a job. He's pretty much just dragging her down because, she might be trying to go to medical school.
So they find some middle-aged desperate guy.
Yeah. Well, probably usually it's he's already been through the ringer through divorce and stuff, and he's getting back on his feet. But it's different. Like life's weird, and you'll start seeing that more and more as you get older. You're like, dang. You'll start seeing the couples that were together in high school and that were best friends. They'll marry each other's. John and Jen were together all through high school, and Bob and Sue. Well, now Bob's with Jen, and and who knows? It's just like, dang, like they got kids together, but now they pretty much just swap partners. It happens. Life's crazy, but it's just one of those things. Like females, a woman like that can just, and it's not that she's pretty or it's not just that she's pretty. It's just a woman carries herself well. And when you're around it, the primates in us can sense it, I guess. Let us know what you think. If you've ever caught that in a conversation or in a building where you just recognize that this was a woman, or if you're a female, if you just recognize that, hey, there's a grown man in the building. 286-6642. We got more country music for us.
Khadijah said like a construction worker.
Possibly. I mean, the guy gets up at 4 a.m, is there before.
That's right.
He's there before the sun comes up, because about this time, summertime, they start early. And he comes home unproblematic.
Now, shout out to the construction workers today. It's going to be hot. Heat index as 102 today, so stay cool out there.
Shout out to the road work crew. I seen Monday out there sweating it out. And I was like, oh man, that's terrible.
And for mowing lawns today too, be careful. It's going to be hot.
Drink plenty of water.
Yeah.
Don't try to tough it out. Don't be a tough guy. Like, I've seen plenty of people try to do that, and all of a sudden they're just. And no, this is the perfect time. We're gonna have some cues for you to recognize heat stroke and all that good stuff in case of an emergency while you're out there working. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL.
bring them iced tea and sandwiches. Nice. Debbie!
Heck yeah. Good morning, Debbie. Diggs and about got me. I'm about said. Don't be bothering the Lord with this.
Digson. First name Digson, last name Myaz.
That just cut out for 30 seconds. I'm 43 and moved home to take care of my parents. Lost my dad in January. Alzheimer's. Sorry to hear that, Will. Life be lifing, man. A man can build will always make a kitty purr. Connor says, I like downtown Idabel, me ranchito sweet tea.
Is it good?
Not sweat tea. All right, I'm gonna write these down. I'm gonna just go get an order of them. Just order one from
National Ice Sweet Tea, bro. We should make a video of us trying all sweet teas.
Toy Story 5 premiere. I'll take my little cousin. Nice. Cracker Barrel strawberry lemonade is the best. Never had it. Good day, fellas. Good day, RD Knopp. Sampson. Morning, Saraf Moo. Good morning, ENYC. How do y'all wake up so early and be awake?
How do we wake up and be awake? Yo, what?
The same way we go to bed and be asleep. Cassie says, man, fantastic. We've been going to UBS every night. It's given me some confidence to be able to
Nice.
things with Cade without him breaking. We've been going to bed at 8 instead of 5, waking up at 7 instead of 4. It's just been the greatest experience ever. I'm so thankful, and I wish it lasted forever, Micah.
Awesome.
Well, here's here. Hopefully it does. That's good, Cassie. Good to hear that. Connor says, good morning, Jackson.
Who?
Connor 4.0.
Connor 4.0, my man, bro. How you doing this morning?
Great. Now kids are doing the Benadryl challenge, which is not good. At this point, I mean, it's...
Let them do it, bro.
At this point, it's just...
They're going to learn.
What is that called? Natural selection.
Natural selection.
Agency that serves you better. They're fast, friendly, and they save you time and money. Then they sell driver's license manuals too. Remember, if your driver's license needs renewing this year, simply swing by the Berthelot Tag Agency with a state-certified birth certificate for no long exam.
Oran, you already know the 5 letters I'm going to say.
Shut your... Yeah, I know.
Parenting is highly questionable. Yeah.
What's up, Sonny D? Hope you have a great day, bro. Thank you for the gifts. That's right. Welcome back to the show, live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. We're so blessed to be here. What's up, Micah?
Not much, man. Apparently a lot
out
in the Middle East as U.S. strikes Iran in response to downing a military helicopter. A military heli is what we're going to call it.
I love it.
Apparently, the U.S. says it has carried out a series of strikes on Iranian military and surveillance sites in response to downing an American helicopter in the Gulf. Air defense systems, ground control stations, and radar sites were targeted near the Strait of Hormuz. The U.S. military Central Command Center said in response, Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said it launched strikes on 21 targets at U.S. bases in the region, one in Bahrain and the other in Jordan, while Kuwait's army said it was also intercepting the attack. So I'm guessing it doesn't say anything about.
So we're still good for a month.
Yeah, should be good for a month, man. But, the gas price is probably not so much. What about the primary coming up next Tuesday?
Ooh.
Don't forget, folks. I'm not going to tell you how to vote. I'm just going to tell you that you have a good reason why
you need to get the
voting.
word out too.
Have a good reason why you're voting for this person. Don't just go in there blindly. There's plenty of social media stuff. We have the stuff on the air. Make a conscious decision. But I feel like everybody has the same love for this county. And it's not as if it's not like the presidential candidates where it's just like, lesser of the evils or anything like that. These are locals that grew up here, that have been here for, even if they didn't grow up here, they've been here for over a decade. So they've seen the blow up of Ho Chi Town and, all the tourism and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They know the roads and stuff is bad. And that's everybody's number one thing. Yeah. The roads. I get it. As a former rural carrier associate for the Postal Service who knows every back road in Broken Bow, like east, west, north, south, I know every one of them counted those back roads. So yes, I know the roads are bad. They've been bad, and they'll get to it. It takes time. A lot of them have said that it's not so cut and dry as, oh, okay, well, we'll get that done tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But it's a bunch of local people that care for this county and care for you. But I tell you, man, this some of the stuff I see on social media, it is crazy. This is my first, I'm 37.
Yeah.
This is my first time actually paying attention to the county commissioner race. Yeah. And it kind of like, we get a kind of close up look, and it's just like, oh, that's some dirty thing. I know who that's about, or this and that. And some of that stuff is just, it's crazy to me, but I like it. I like a little petty stuff, petty for breakfast. What else we got in the news today, man? It's, the top takeaways in the primary elections in Maine and South Carolina movement. Nobody cares about Maine or South Carolina. Where's the barbecue? Let us know what you want to hear. 286-6642. We got Must Be Doing Something Right by Billy Currington with Micah's Man Up Moment coming up right after this. Stay tuned. You're listening to 96.7 KBL. Back roads. Gas is $3.69. Oh, trust me, I know.
It was like 3.5 this morning. I had to get some gas.
Micah and Oran, the best dudes in OK Radio. Appreciate you, Sonny D.
Sonny D.
Are you guys going to the Beast of the Southeast Strongman competition? What is that? I didn't even know that was.
Never heard of it, bro.
Happy good day. You too.
Doing something right.
Don't nobody care about you, NBA spam.
Bro, that's your man right there.
Is it?
That's Dennis.
Dennis?
I can't understand, bro.
Good morning, 96.7 KBEL.
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Jackson? Nothing. I don't eat breakfast, bro.
Oh, yeah? What's up?
There better be a wedding special, Oran. What does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Mitty? Good thing I drive electric.
Okay.
Please put something
appreciate
in my... Bro, what?
you back.
Amy Snyder, good morning. Good morning. Hope you have a fantastic day.
So I got a question for all the bots. Do y'all like just make these? Cause I noticed y'all ain't got no followers and stuff. Do y'all make these every morning? Or what? Like, how does that work? Like, how do you find the time? Not a bot, just a truth teller with 0 people to on your page. Got it. So you're not a bot, you're just a knot. What's up, RKW? That's like the coolest name. It reminds me of like Rob Van Dam, like RVD wrestling. Paul Tootin says $3.98 here in here in Stalatin. What did you have for breakfast this morning, Jackson?
Nothing.
It's in Broken Bow. I might have to check that out. Good thing I drive electric. So how does that work? Because I was going to take an electric vehicle on vacation.
Dude, don't worry about gas, oil changes, like any of that.
But like, do you have like how long does it take to charge back up? Because I was thinking, I was like, I might have to break off route and find a
like
charger.
15, 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
You get
I
a
was
fast
thinking, I was
charger.
like, I'm gonna be there in like an hour. You know, I'm gonna have to sit there for an hour.
Billy Currington must be doing something right. Good morning, Micah. How are you doing?
Not much. We got Micah's Man Up moment right here, right now. And today we're going to be talking about letting go of that thing that's keeping you stagnant or keeping you from making moves in life. You ever notice how sometimes this holding us, the thing holding us back isn't what was in front of us. It's what's carrying us behind. Keeping us back there, maybe a painful memory, maybe it's a relationship that ended long ago, but still takes up space in your poor little heart. Maybe it's a mistake, a disappointment, or a version of yourself you've outgrown. It's hard to move forward when your hands are full of yesterday. Letting go doesn't mean pretending something never mattered. It doesn't mean forgetting the lessons or denying the feelings. It simply means deciding that whatever happened no longer gets to control where you're going. Life keeps moving, new opportunities, new friendships, new adventures. They all require room to grow. Sometimes the greatest act of courage isn't holding on. Sometimes it's releasing what no longer serves you. So there's something that's keeping you stagnant today. Ask yourself, is this helping me become who I want to be? Or is it keeping me stuck where I used to be? You can't change the past, but you can choose what comes next. let's take a moment and take that next step and make room for the life waiting ahead. That has been your Micah's Man Up Moment for this beautiful Wednesday, hump day. Let's get the rest of this week going. We got awesome country music. We got Chasing You by Morgan Wallen.
You're a Chevrolet.
Good morning, Mitty. Mitty going crazy. Deneth, y'all. Debbie. Hey, Fur Tacos, chill. Are you getting...
Are you getting banned? Mitty. Yo, shout out to Mitty, man.
For real.
Chasing you like a goodbye.
Nah, that's it, Fur Taco. You gone, bro. Nasty.
Mods banner. Or him. It's probably a him. Sure. Chasing that you.
Morgan the legend. Morning Birdie user. You have to take routes that the car guides you so you can recharge. What's up, Mr. Todd? Mr. Todd, it's been a while, man. What's up? Charge overnight at home. Well, I was going on vacation, and that was the deal. I didn't know how long it'd take to all right, we'll see you later, Cassie. I didn't know how long it would take to charge, so I didn't want to have to break off route and then find a charge and then wait an hour and then get back on the road and do that again every 3 or 4 hours. Because they had unlimited miles too. And I was like, unlimited miles. What is the price of charging mine, compared to gas? Like how much does it cost to charge your electric vehicle?
Like $10, $10, I think. Or is it free? Oh.
Large EV, 100K, what is that? Kilowatts per hour or whatever. kWh battery, electricity, 15 cents per whatever. Cost of fuel charge, $15. See, that would have been awesome.
Oh. I gotta put some of these. Okay.
Busy, man. Hey, I hear that, bro. Oh my gosh, I was on 106.1 live. Really? Hey, Mitty. This is my second day, but you weren't here yesterday. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Mitty. I just read, I'd be mad as hell if I was 29.
Cameron, what's up, bro?
Yeah, that would have helped going down to Orlando. We were spending like 60 plus.
For gas?
For gas.
Y'all were driving everywhere? You had to get gas?
Had to get gas.
How many times? Just once?
No. Let's see. Filled it back up, and it was like $40 in Broken Bow. I think we got to... may have gotten to Mobile. Close to Mobile. Or it might have been Jackson, Mississippi. Before we had to refill up. And that was... I think we had a quarter left, so $60. That got us to Tallahassee. and that was $6 a gallon.
Dang. They made you get premium?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Well,
how would they know, though?
Huh?
How would they know?
I don't know. I wasn't trying to take no chance because it'd have been a whole another fee for whatever. So, you had to get a receipt.
Oh, okay.
You had to show the receipts.
That's right. Welcome back to the show. It's Oran, Jackson, and Micah. Frazier hanging out with you this morning. Currently 53 minutes after 7. What's up, Micah?
Not much. Trump says Iran will pay the price and claims that they have taken too long to agree to a deal. But, I mean, it seems like we're paying, honestly. I mean, it's one of them things. Would you rather be right? You can be right or you can be happy.
Yeah, do you really think Donald Trump cares about gas prices?
Absolutely
Come on.
not.
He does not care about gas
He's
prices.
too busy going to the Knicks games.
Yeah, where he's
building
the UFC.
Yeah, building the UFC thing, like all this.
On, bro.
And then it's got the riots in New York after they lost, after the Knicks lost.
Yeah.
Monday night. And which is so crazy because, what are they going to do if they win? I mean, you lost one game, bro. The thing about New York, growing up, New York was like the place I wanted to go visit and stuff. Now, not so much.
No.
Maybe Christmas time.
Yeah.
I just want to go see the big tree in Central Park or wherever that is. But the more and more I see New York City, it's just too many people. Yeah. It just looks unappealing now. It looks dirty. The streets are dirty. The rats everywhere. You hear about the rats everywhere.
And they're getting 10 pounds, bro. These rats are crazy.
They look like dogs and stuff. And I don't know. The more and more I see New York, it's just like, I don't want to go. ENYC, let us know if there's some, do we got to go to New York? Because I always wanted to, but with the riots and all that stuff, bro, I can't even go to the back. I seen it was a Spurs guy leaving the stadium and he's just walking, but there's a bunch of Knicks fans around him, talking and stuff.
And you got jumped.
Yeah, pretty much everybody's pulling at him. So he starts, boom, boom, boom. And it's just crazy. Bro, I can't go to a game and celebrate my team that we won. Y'all won 2 times in our house and y'all are mad that we won 1 game in y'all's house. Bro, what's the deal? What's going on with that? Y'all let us know. 286-6642.
Micah, how many moments have you missed because you were staring at your phone?
I don't remember.
Think about it. A new survey found that 10% of adults have missed what they describe as once in a lifetime moments because they were busy scrolling. We're talking about things like game-winning goals, wedding ring exchanges, birthday candle blowouts, and other special memories. The poll found that 46% of people admit they've been scrolling during moments where they should have been fully present. Nearly half say they get distracted bouncing between apps and completely lose track of what they were doing.
I could see that because, and I tried to, I started taking my kids out to eat. And so this past, whenever they were out of school on Fridays, I would take them out to lunch and I would specifically no phones.
Yeah.
Be in the moment, get used to talking to people, get used to carrying a conversation, being able to talk to people, about anything. It doesn't, you don't have to be the most interesting person in the world. You can if you can carry on a conversation, but you need that, we're talking about recharging the electric vehicles. You need that recharge because I was when you're on your phone constantly, it's you never let your brain,
your nervous system.
Yeah. You never just let it cool down. You're constantly scrolling. Then you go to the next app and then you go to the next app and then, somebody just snapped me. Then so-and-so's texting me. Then so-and-so's whatever. Oh, have you seen this deal? Oh no, let me go look at that. And you're constantly just everywhere.
Being stimulated.
Yeah. And it's it's okay to, I told him, we used to be on Bear Mountain Tower lease. And we would go out there and fish and swim and stuff like that. And that was some of the best times because we didn't get service out there.
Yeah.
So we just left the phones in the truck. And it was after about, depending on how much you use your phone, after about 30 minutes to an hour, you forget about it.
You won't be anxious either.
Yeah, you're not anxious to check your phone or whatever. You you're in the moment. You're swimming. You're eating bologna sandwiches on the side of Glover River, with your kids, your family, or sometimes we'd take a grill out there and we'd grill out and stuff on the side of the river, and it's just beautiful. You don't worry about the rest of the world.
Yeah, no, sometimes when it's a busy work day and people just blowing up my phone, sometimes I just set it down and all the problems just go away.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that was like, well, you're on your, you're on your phone. I was like, I can deal without my phone. I was like, I was 16 before I got my first cell phone. I'm totally fine. And even then, there wasn't to the point of what cell phones are now. Like I grew up in the era of what's an app? Like, it's the coolest thing was they come out with these new Samsungs, and I think they still do it, but it's not like a cool feature anymore where you're typing on the screen and it makes the clicking sounds and it vibrates to make it feel like
I feel like
texting.
I'm in the era of really another app. You know?
And you know what I can't get? You know what grinds my gears? The restaurants or businesses that I have to scan a QR code to see the menu or anything like that. And it's like, bro, what? Yeah. Like I can't just look at the menu. I got to do all this on my phone. And honestly, it's a huge turnoff. And it's probably cooler for the kids, but I'm not a kid anymore. I don't need crayons with a coloring book and stuff. Like, give me a menu. I'm an adult. So I've been to a couple places like that, and it's just like, nah, I'll just go down the road.
That's why I like the menu here at the saloon in Ho Chi Town, because they have it's like a whole book.
Yeah.
You can read it.
Like, have it on the wall, if nothing else. Like, I'll pick what they got chicken fried steak. I'm getting a chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Or, something. I just, why do I have to work? Why do I have to do self-checkout? Oh, my wife laughed at me because I almost got caught with the Walmart greeters, or the ones that check your receipts.
Yeah.
And, we're getting something, and I was, she come up, she's like, receipt. But I had seen the two people in front of me with baskets full of stuff. She didn't stop them. She stopped me. So I was like, nope, if it ain't going for everybody, it ain't, then, if you're not stopping everybody, I'm not.
You told her that?
Whatever. Yeah. Like, she's just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but, there was two other people in front of me, and I got a bunch of stuff. Like, we just got to Orlando. Of course, we went to go get everything that we need, food, stock up on water, drinks, chips, all that stuff for the hotel. So I got a bunch of stuff. Like, no, you're not going to check my receipt when you just let these two buggies go past. Sorry. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but if it's not going to be across the board, if you're not going to do it to everybody, at least every buggy.
Yeah.
I could see if it's somebody just got one item or, a small bag. Don't have to check them. But it seems to me like I got a lot of stuff. You need to check my buggy. Well, there's two buggies before me. I'm sorry. I know, if it's not going to be across the board, I'm not going to play along.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not stopping every big buggy.
Picking on the brown guy. Like,
yeah. And I don't even know if I didn't recognize the color of whatever, but I was just like, no, if you didn't stop them, I'm not stopping. Sorry. And she was like, oh, okay. And that's when the inner child and do what's right, or, just go along with the rules.
Yeah.
Before it always got to me, and I was like, yeah, here's my receipt. But that day I just wasn't having it. I was like, no, I'm an adult now. Like, I'm not playing along with this stupid game. Like, first of all, you trusted me to scan the items and not rip y'all off. Well, then you should trust me to take this out of here without stealing from you. And, you'll get me sooner or later if I was stealing from you, because I always see that where, Walmart goes back and they check the items and all that stuff. So just not going to play the games no more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with the games, Oran Jackson. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 20 minutes, so stay tuned for that. Of course, we got trading lines coming up at 8:30, but right now, Foist, we got Red Dirt Road, Brooks and Dunn here on 96.7 KBEL. Good morning, Carvin. Hey, appreciate you, Mitty.
The nerve of that greeter. Facts, bro.
Kadisha said, "Let's go, Trump."
Oh.
So Radman said, "Dude doesn't give a jack about our citizens." Facts, like
He's a billionaire. He's going to die in 10 years. You think he really cares about
Yeah.
us? Like, come on.
he could never spend his money. Like he could go buy whatever. He could never spend it.
He's like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, getting jacked with Oran Jackson right after this song.
There we go. That's not a Trump problem, though. That's a mayor. Yeah, it was just funny that he was at the game and everybody like booed him. What town are you from? We're from Idabel, Oklahoma. Chancellor Norton, happy birthday. They don't want to prosecute crime in New York. That's a big problem. If they would prosecute crimes like they did when, was it Giuliani was mayor, and the city would be a lot different. Well, they need to start, man, because it's just like the more and more I see New York, it's like it's less appealing as somebody from the Midwest whose nearest major airport is 3.5 hours away. Josh said he should stand up for us. He should. Mike disconnected. Oh, the mic out. Don't believe how NYC is actually amazing. Nothing like the 80s. Yeah, I just want to go see the Christmas tree and stuff, the lights.
Mic check, mic check.
Anyone here because the man spread? I mean, nah, we out here having real conversations. Sit in the back, perv.
Facts.
Y'all thirsty. I refuse to let them see my receipt. Yeah, it wasn't happening. Once I purchase an item, it's mine. It's considered unreasonable search, unconstitutional.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm white. Why you checking mine?
Me and Debbie shall protest for you. Yeah, I don't play the games. The Noiva the greeter. Debbie said, "Let's get jacked."
Y'all ready to get jacked today?
Didn't Trump think they were cheering for him? I don't know. I just seen he got booed. I'm glad Spencer Pratt didn't win L.A. He wasn't conservative.
I learned a path to heaven.
Only Fox News has the cheering version. Really? I'm gonna have to check it out, man. New York City clearance. Oh, he wasn't conservative enough for you. Oh, mic check was a while. My bad, bro. 42nd Street is like Disneyland now. Kids would go nuts. It's beautiful. Nice. That's crazy expensive, but it really is something to see. Say, I have to check it out, man.
That's right. Welcome to Getting Jacked with Oran Jackson here on live on 259 Morning Show on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL. Here are five quick tips for you for your physical performance this morning. The 10-minute rule. If you don't feel like working out today, commit to just 10 minutes days when you don't feel like working out, here's a simple trick that high performers use. Commit to just 10 minutes. Tell yourself, I'm only going to exercise for 10 minutes. No pressure, no expectations. Just start. What's interesting is that once you get moving, your body and mind often shift gears, and most people end up finishing their entire workout. The hardest part isn't the workout itself, it's getting started. Motivation comes and goes, but action creates momentum. Even if you only do 10 minutes, that's still better than doing nothing. And consistency beats intensity every time. So today's challenge, if you are putting off something important, whether it's exercise, cleaning, studying, or tackling a project, give it just 10 minutes. You might be surprised where those 10 minutes lead. That's today's Getting Jacked with Oran Jackson on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL. Bad time on your fire truck.
The power of Micah comes down. Like, bro, like what was her name? JC May was like going all crazy. Like,
For real?
do you have WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp? Do you have, like, bro, get out of here, bro.
You're looking at the wrong news apps, man. New York City is the best. It's been in 30 years. It's been in 30 years. I don't believe you, bro. I'm going to have to agree. I think New York is nasty. No, there's definitely some nicer parts in New York City that I haven't seen yet. Hard into. Baptized by the fire in your trust. And
You like egg rolls? It's National Egg Roll Day.
Dude, I love egg rolls. They got the brisket egg rolls at the Choctaws gas stations. So good.
I'm listening to you from LaGuardia Airport, New York. This airport looks like an Apple store. Really? Well, I don't like Apple. How about that? I'm an Android.
That's brand new man, Brooks and Dunn. Thank you so much for tuning in on Audible's first 96.7 FM. It's currently 76 degrees out there in McCurtain County. It's going to be a great day to have a great day today. What's up, Micah? How you doing, man?
Chilling. We're going to look up. We got a person in the chat telling us how good New York City is.
I just don't think it's a clean city. Like I said, there might be some cleaner parts that I haven't seen.
We're going to look up 5 pros and cons for New York City. The pros, let's go with the cons first, shall we? The high cost of living, housing, groceries, dining services are generally more expensive than in most cities. I think that's the main thing that kind of gets us is we see the movies we see is that happens in New York City, they live in either a rundown apartment or they're a millionaire. So there ain't no in between of like middle class or anything like that. It's limited living space. Well, heck, we got that around here.
You're spending $1,800 a month to live in a closet.
A closet, bro. Literally a closet. That's one of the things. Like, I don't think like I couldn't do it. I'm be like, this is it, bro. Like, what the heck? And then I've seen and this was like 10 years, 12 years ago. I looked up an apartment in Manhattan, and then just the 1-bedroom apartment was like $5,600. And that was 12 years ago. So I'm pretty sure it's probably $29,000 by now a month. Can you believe that? Like, even back then, $5,600 a month was outrageous.
Wow.
Crowds and congestion. Streets, trains, public spaces are often busy, particularly during rush hours and tourist season. So, I mean, we got that here. But can you imagine the Ho Chi Town traffic 4th of July weekend, which I believe 4th of July is on Saturday this year, isn't it? Or Friday? Let's check it out.
Clarence Barnes says it's over 2 million people in an area that's 2.5 miles long.
Jeez.
Which is absolute absurd.
Absurdity. Yeah. So 4th of July is Saturday this year.
Oh.
So imagine the traffic in Ho Chi Town that 4th of July weekend, starting that Thursday or Wednesday. Imagine that traffic just to get to work or just to leave work and get home. Yeah. You got to get up 2 hours. You got to leave 2 hours before your shift because it's going to take that long to get to your job.
The weird part is I feel like everybody's saying this, you know?
Yeah.
People in Florida, Texas, California, they're going to be like, yo, July 4th is on a Saturday. Traffic's going to be bad.
It's going to be crazy. Like, get you one of them scooters.
Yeah. No, get you a bike for sure.
Yeah, get you a bike. The noise, traffic, construction, emergency vehicles, and nightlife can make finding quiet areas challenging. And the fast-paced lifestyle. Some people enjoy the energy, but others may find the pace stressful and overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 5 cons. Let's look at the pros. Excellent public transportation. New York City subways operates 24/7 and can get you to most parts of the city without needing a car. So that would be a good thing. You save on because I've seen a lot of I've met a girl in Washington D.C. She just rode a bike everywhere she went, and she was like, I only live like 2 miles out of east of here. And it was like, so you bike everywhere? That was my first, and this was 2011. So I was like, so you bike everywhere? And she's like, yeah. I was like, so what do you do if it rains? She's like, I got a rain suit. Like, I just boom, come into work, wherever I need to go. And she said, we have, the trains and transits and stuff like that. So sometimes I might just get a cab, and, if it's raining that bad or whatever, I'll just get in the cab and just take a cab that day. But think about the amount, the $500, think about the $1,200 you're spending on that 2026 Z71 Silverado, big block, all that stuff. Think about not needing that. Like, because everything in the city, is within walking distance. Yeah. They might have, I'm sure they do have Walmarts and stuff, but for the most part, your neighborhood has a market. It has where you can go get eggs, bacon, your groceries. It's got a department stores. It's got something close nearby where you don't necessarily have to drive everywhere. So that'd be one good thing. A strong job market. NYC is a global hub for finance, technology, media, healthcare, and many other industries.
Restaurant business.
Restaurants.
Huge in New York City.
Diverse culture. Man, we don't care about that. No, people from all over the world live in the city, contributing to a rich mix of languages, cuisines, and traditions.
I'm just assuming that New York City is the most diverse city.
Probably so. I mean, you think
Top 3
Ellis Island and all, all the immigrants that come over legally? Yeah. No. Number 4, endless entertainment, from Broadway theater district shows to museums, concerts, sports, and nightlife. There's always something to do. And number 5, walkability. Many neighborhoods allow residents to meet daily, needs on foot, reducing transportation cost and travel time. And I get that because when we were in Miami, for us Oklahomans, it's like we'll drive 4 hours to Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
We'll drive to 2.5, 3 hours to Dallas for a football game and stuff. Down there, they were like, that's like 20 minutes south. Like, and we're like, yeah. And it's like, oh nah, bro, I don't go down there.
What?
Like, it's like everything you could want is right here.
Dang.
So they don't leave that 5-mile radius on the unless they're actually going somewhere. But to them, that's leaving town. I'm not in town. 20 minutes, 30 minutes down the road is leaving town. When to us, it's just, that's just Paris, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna run down and go get Whataburger real
TK.
quick. Yeah, Texarkana and stuff. Yeah, they don't like driving like an hour out of their way to just for anything like we would.
They say that it's the real reason they don't have a car.
Well, a lot of them do. They're just like this was in Miami and stuff, but
okay.
they were just like no, everything's here. Like everything I will, you got your necessities here, your restaurants, your shopping malls, everything here. But Miami's like a bunch of different areas to where everything's here, and then you travel a little bit, everything's here, and everything's here. So it's just like it's not scarce for anything unless you're looking for something specific or a specific restaurant that they only have in Fort Lauderdale. Well, now you got to drive 3 hours from Homestead all the way to Fort Lauderdale just to go eat at this one restaurant. But other than that, if it's a Publix or anything like that, McDonald's, anything like that, it's within walking distance. So we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up right after Thought You Should Know by Morgan Wallen.
What's up, Cat Crutch? Good morning. Hope you have a fantastic day. Harry Grillo.
Call egg roll.
21 million people in the metro.
Hey, your friend with black shirt is Asian. No, I'm not Asian. I just look Asian. Reddit just said NYC is absolutely filthy.
And Reddit don't lie.
Movies that are set in New York City are not filmed in New York. That is why they look great on film. Really.
I thought you should know.
It's going to be a wild, crazy weekend for real. Yeah. 2011. Yep. As someone who lived in the city twice, you really 100% don't need a car. That was my first deal. Like, that was 2011. She was like, no. Because we were all like, I got a car payment. I got insurance and all this stuff. Maintenance, gas, and all. She was like, no, I don't have to pay any. Like, I can, I get exercise by riding my bike to work. And if it's raining or snowing or anything, bad weather, she said, I just call a cab. So it must be nice. $21 million people in the metro area. Man, can you imagine that? Morning, Harry Grillo. So Ravmu says y'all putting some good Morgan Wallen songs on today. Hey, appreciate the cheers, Harry. Apple Sauce said, Jackson, you are so fine. What's up, Justin? Just thought you should know. It's National Black Cow Day. What about white cows? What about
chocolate
brown
milk
cows?
Nah, we don't like brown
How
cows.
now, brown cow?
I don't see color. Thought you should know. No pleasure wasted on me. Anyway, home through. Thought you should know. I got me like this girl. Shout out to Mr. Todd Ski with the heart me. All cows are cute. Blue shirt is dada. What the freak? Yo, if you're a grown man, nah, I gotta see it, bro. If you're a grown man saying that, something's up with this world.
It's ballpoint pen day. National Frosted Cookie Day. Oh, yeah, good thing. We got not a lot of birthdays today.
Wait, Jackson, what happened to the intern? We never had an intern. Are you talking about Cornelius? He's not the intern.
Just thought you should know about the one and only Morgan Wallen, Mowall, as I call him. It's time for your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Today is June 10th, not Juneteenth, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, and it is National Iced Tea Day. As the June heat starts climbing, there is nothing quite like a tall glass of iced tea. That's right. Iced Tea Day. Let us know your favorite spot to get your iced tea. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation on who has the best iced tea. We heard a couple of restaurants near close, but I got to say, man, that I'm not going to give them no business, no free advertising, but there's a chicken place in place of the old chicken place in Broken Bow by the grocery store that they have, to me, have the best sweet tea. Now, that burger place with the golden arches, depending on who makes the tea, that rivals that. But that chicken place where the old chicken place used to be by the grocery store in Broken Bow, best iced tea that I found. But we have heard of a spot here in Idabel. I'm going to have to go check it out. But go get you some sweet iced tea today. It's National Egg Roll Day. Crispy, golden brown, and packed with savory goodness. The humble egg roll is a masterpiece of texture. It is your formal excuse to order takeout tonight.
I got to say, the Choctaw Travel Plaza has the best brisket egg rolls.
Brisket egg rolls
I've ever had.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. Very delectable. It's National Herbs and Spices Day. Today we salute the basil, the garlic, the cumin, and the paprika that rescue our meals from being boring. Experiment with something bold in the spice rack tonight. Ever since I introduced my wife to onion powder and garlic powder, everything she cooks. But it's been a long time. It's like, hey, put some seasoning on that. Just because the box doesn't say you need seasoning doesn't mean you can't put seasoning on there. So now it's everything's got salt, at least salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and which is fine. Like, hey, gives it some kick. I'll add some more stuff if I need to, but it's National Brown or Black Cow Day. And I ask you, what about the white cows? What about the brown cows? In honor of the brown cows,
Chocolate milk is better.
In honor of brown cows, we're talking about How Now Brown Cow, a classic English pronunciation exercise and tongue twister. It's often used to practice the ow sound, as in How Now Brown Cow. So with this, you can expand it into a longer tongue twister. How now, brown cow, how now, brown cow, how now. There you go. You got you a tongue twister and your brown cow pride. For the uninitiated, a black cow is the ultimate vintage fountain treat. A classic root beer float made with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup, if you know, you know. It is pure childhood nostalgia in a glass. It's National Ballpoint Pen Day. Try saying that 20 times fast. Celebrating the anniversary of the patent-filled Laszlo Biro back in 1943. Today, we appreciate the reliable, smudge-free ink that has forever replaced messy fountain pens. And it's National Frosted Cookie Day. Those colorful, melt-in-your-mouth bakery cookies with the thick pink frosting are calling your name today. I think that's the one social media is trying to get everybody to hate. Have you seen the slander of these frosted cookies?
I have not.
It's the ones they come out with like at Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're red, they got the base and then they got the frosted green and red and then the sprinkles on top. And social media is trying to shame them for liking them. It's like, no, they're one of the best cookies around. Anyway, I digress. Your notable birthdays for June 10th, Rebecca Felton, 1835. First woman to serve in the U.S. Senate. She served only one day, and they had enough of that woman. The nerve of this woman trying to change rights and whatnot. Cora Agnes Bennison, 1851, one of the first women to practice law in New England. There you go. Hattie McDaniel. Hey, that sounds like everybody knows who that woman is. That's old Hattie McDaniel. 1893 actress best known for her role as Mammy in Gone with the Wind. Wilbur Cohen, 1913 pioneer of Social Security. Screw you, sir. Nah, I'm playing. If you're able to get Social Security, I'm sure you like the guy. But me and Oran Jackson, we're probably gonna be left out in the weeds, man. The nerve of them guys. William Rosenberg, 1916, founder of Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, you go, William. Show that girl that didn't like you in high school what you can do, bro. Judy Garland, 1922, actress who played Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. And last but not least, E.O. Wilson, 1929, scientist who is considered the founder of sociobiology. The name of that guy making up words and whatnot. Your memorable events for June 10th, not Juneteenth, not yet. 1610, the first Dutch settlers arrived to colonize Manhattan Island. The name of them guys colonizing Manhattan and whatnot. 1639, the first log cabin is built at Fort Christina in Wilmington, Delaware. 1752, Ben Franklin tests the lightning conductor with his famous kite flying experiment. You imagine watching that guy hanging a kite in the storm and whatnot, trying to get electrocuted. What is that weirdo doing? Now he's on a $100 bill. 1847, the Chicago Tribune is published for the first time, and don't you forget it. 1854, the first set of students graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy. 1933, President Roosevelt issues an executive order for making Mount Rushmore in the Black Hills of South Dakota a part of the National Park Service. 1935, Dr. Robert Smith takes his last drink and creates the Alcoholics Anonymous organization to support people and their sobriety. Boo, the name of that guy. 1944, a 15-year-old Joe Nuxall becomes the youngest player ever in an MLB game for the Cincinnati Reds. And 1963, President Kennedy signed the Equal Pay Act of 1963 in an effort to abolish wage disparity based on sex. Well, if these ladies didn't like how they were getting paid, all they had, they were taking the wrong jobs. They were being female lawyers and female doctors and whatnot when they should have been male lawyers and male doctors, they wanted the higher pay. Kidding, by the way. Last but not least, 2003, the Spirit rover is launched on Mars by NASA. Yeah. The name of them guys still trying to put one over on our heads. That has been your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for Training Lines Coming up next.
Hey, big shout out to Lee Bryce. Turns 47 today.
McAllister's. McAllister's has good tea. Never had it. Oh, said nah. Intern with Jay and Laney J.
Oh yeah, he's not the intern no more.
Yeah, he went to school or something.
Yeah.
The place that took the old chicken place. Yeah. It was a KFC and now it's a Chicken Express. But they wasn't getting no free radio advertising. What's up, Trey Jones? What's up, Watts? What's going on, man? Gina Butler says, what about Taco Alley? I have not tried their sweet tea. We'll have to go try that. McDonald's, no way. It's too sweet. Oh, man, down here, we love that sweet tea like that, man. It's got to be that sweet. Trey said, brisket egg roll. Yes, sir. We down here in the country. Onion powder can save a bland meal. Yes, sir. No season at all. No season on. Depends. Depends on what I'm cooking. I usually use like garlic salt, onion powder, paprika. Depending on what I'm cooking, really. But get some Worcestershire sauce or whatever you call it. Throw some of that in there. Are you an actor? I am. How did you guess? Send my regards to Brazil. I shall when I get there. I don't care about the seasoning talk. I'm here for the shorts. Don't nobody care about you, Alma. One more rant like that and you gone. Trust and believe, Alma. You are way too old to be thirst trapping like that. Guillermo, or how you say that name? Send my regards to Brazil. I shall. Derek Lee Music, what's good? Chocolate milk for the win. Yes, sir. Alma, don't nobody care about you, bro. Get out of here. Micah with the Dorothy impression. I need to hear a Wicked Witch now. I'll get you, little pretty, and your little dog, too. I don't know. I can't think about. That's the question of the day. To be or not to. Why has one mic got a yellow muff and the other black? We like our muffs like we like our tea.
Stupidest question I've ever heard in my life.
I forgot how bad y'all's comment section is because I've been listening instead of watching. Yeah. Good morning, Raphael. Sparson, we're good. What did you say about Taco Alley? I said I had to go try their tea, I guess. I never had it. Yeah, I really don't even go to Taco Alley. It's been me and my son went and got a.
I've never been. They have one there?
Yeah.
Is it
Over there by Don's Easy Pay. Yeah. We got some tacos from there like years ago. I might have to go up there and try and see what they got. A dash of hot sauce works too. Yes, sir. Jose B. Martinez, good morning from Texas. What's good? Johnny Cash, the man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Alma was trying to shoot her shot. Well, she missed. Her shot was 15 years ago. That was a terrible witch impression. I have to think about how she sounds. What a world! What a world! What a world! What a world! Waffle House is Southern Hibachi. Art says, "Go Spurs, go!" I heard it's the best. I'll have to go try that, Gina.
That's right. Welcome to Trading Lines. Buy, sell, trade, find stuff, or give stuff away. That's all happening right here, right now. And you can give us a call, 286-6642. Don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week that has a birthday or anniversary, just let us know. And list, we do the drawing every Friday at 8:45. This person has a 1996 Ford Mustang for sale. It's a Cobra 5-speed. And for pictures or information, you can call or text 212-2111. That's 212-2111. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, good morning, Dennis. How are you? Mazda.
I've also got two guys more. One of them looks like brand new. The other one, I've got an extra good shape jug because the battery on the starter. And I've got a yard mower sitting out here in front.
Hey.
It does run.
Get him to say Mazda again. So we said, "Did you say that was a Chevy? That truck?" So you can say, "No, it's a Mazda."
All right, man.
Everybody's on this chat.
Two wheelchairs, left the 7-for-1, 5 for another one. 2 TVs, 70-inch, and I've got 32 inch for city mine. And I've also
Hey, Dennis, what was the first item that you had? Was it a Chevy? I'm sorry, could you say that again? Mazda pickup? Alrighty. Perfect. All right, got that down. That's 312-2880. Anything else? All right. Have a blessed day.
There you go, folks. That's all you got to do is call and let us know what you got for sale, what you want to buy, and if you're looking for a high-rise penthouse for $200 a month. Or if you're looking for high-priced Playboys in a box, somebody's got those too. Let us know. Give us a call, and especially the anniversaries and birthdays coming up. 286-6642.
This person has a natural gas heater for sale, $30, located in Hayworth, Oklahoma. Also have some ducklings and chicklings for sale, located in Hayworth as well. Number to call is 740-0917. That's 740-0917. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in on Idabel's first 96.7 KBEL.
Debbie said they need Mazda merch now.
Mazda. We need to hit Mazda company, see if they can buy this.
Can you buy Dennis's truck back? He bought it back in 86. Well, it's a 94. Didn't he say 94 Mazda? He bought it back in 94.
30 years old, dude.
That's why Justin Graham is asking for your vote for McCurry County Assessor. Justin Graham has been serving the county for 23 years. Justin believes in professionalism.
Morning, Kaylee. How you doing? Should I buy Jackson breakfast? You should. He likes donuts. Bless Seraph Moo. Bro, I know that guy that died on that in that crash we was talking about Monday. And I know the killer or the alleged the person who ran into him.
Where at?
Remember that wreck I was talking about towards Eagletown? The canoe road?
Oh, yeah.
I know. I don't know the person who died. I know of him. I've seen him a couple times. He used to work at East Mart. I don't know if he still did, but I've seen him over there. But I do know the person that did it. That's crazy.
Are you not going to tell? You're not going to tell on him?
It's a her.
You're not going to tell on her? That's even worse. Can't let these. Gina says, so sad. I do too. So I'm the only one that don't know. Welcome back to Trading Lines. You'll be hanging out with me, Oran Jackson, and Micah Frazier. What's up, Micah?
Not much, man. Chilling here, waiting on somebody to call and let us know what they got to sell or let us know what they need to buy. You know what I'm looking for? If anybody's listening, if anybody knows anybody who has like the dumpsters that you can rent for like a weekend to just get rid of stuff, that's what I'm looking for.
What do you mean, like the big dumpsters?
Yeah, like I don't necessarily need a big one. Like,
just use the one that we got.
Nah, like something like where they like the green boxes have where you can go dump stuff, something like that. That's what I'm looking for.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
When is this? Tomorrow. Call us back about after 9, and we need some more information on that. See if we can make it happen. I think Oran Jackson should go.
I would definitely 100% go. I do not have a horse though.
He said he got you one.
Oh, you got me a horse?
I think you should go
100%.
and you could call us and call here at the station.
Yeah.
And tell us how that's going in the morning.
Is that tomorrow morning? What time? Hey, yes, sir. We'll do. That's 612-0543. Have a great day.
All right. Bye. I think that would be awesome.
That would be cool. That would be fun.
Maybe Friday or tomorrow, depending on what day you want to go. Because he said from 7 to however long it takes y'all to get there. So
where's it at? He said it's
going from Wright City to. We'll call him and get all the information. I think you should do it. That would be awesome.
Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. All right. Who is it?
We can't put her on the birthday list. She had a birthday last year. I'm kidding. Melissa Wilkerson. All right. We got her on the birthday list. All right. Thank you. You have a great day.
You have a great day too, Micah.
Always a great day.
50 minutes after 8. Thank you so much for tuning in on Audible's first 96.7 KBEL.
So if you're going to ride a horse, we got to get you squared up with some horse riding attire.
Yeah, I know. I need some chaps.
Oran Jackson needs some chaps, some Wranglers, some boots, spurs. You got a cowboy hat?
I do not.
He needs a cowboy hat.
I'm not a cowboy though. I've always respected that. If you're not a cowboy, don't put a cowboy hat on.
He needs a pearl snap shirt, a cowboy. What do you call that? A cowboy tie.
A cowboy tie. What is that?
It's usually like a pendant, and it's just a leather band or like a leather rope, but it's got a pendant.
Give me one of those buckles too.
Get him a buckle.
Give me some spurs. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Yeah, I'll go live.
Oh yeah. And where are they going from? To where and to? Okay.
Tallahene.
Oh yeah, that's an adventure for Oran Jackson.
I was born in Tallahena.
That's crazy. They go that far. That's awesome. I think you should do it.
All right.
$50 years, Oran Jackson.
I have to do it now.
So they said they're going Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm assuming they're only going so far tomorrow, and then so far Friday, and then meeting there Saturday. Yeah, I think he's going to use one of their horses. So I think we can get him on a horse. I don't know about going all the way to Tallahena, but certainly somewhere along the first
I might get lost.
when they take a break. I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yes, ma'am. You as well. Bye.
All right. Bye.
And her number is 212-0578.
I think you should do it. At least tomorrow. That way, if they stop, wherever they stop along the way.
How as far as Talihina away from us? It's about an hour, 45.
Hour 45, somewhere around there.
Mountains, though. Hills.
Yep. It's not for the weak and weary. I tell you that.
That was actually my first time ever seeing a bear was going to Talihina. They crossed the road. But we'll be right back. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll take a quick break here.
Fiber optics have replaced and are replacing unprofitable cable lines in Iowa. This is bringing high-speed internet and satellite television for home business in Iowa. The internet is lightning fast, and the television reception is
A horse knows its way back home. Facts. About 2 hours. About 2 hours.
Yeah, I think you should go live. And then you should call into the station and see how it's going. Let us know how it's going.
All right, bet.
Bolo tie. Appreciate you, Hector. I still got them dang puppies. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half. I think you should do it.
Yeah, me too.
I think we call them and set
Not
it up.
tomorrow because we have that funeral to go to.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll do it Friday or Thursday. No, Friday.
Friday morning.
$25
in use from unlimited text.
What's up, Peter Woodward?
Good morning. Oh, looks like we lost you there. Sarah, give us a call back, 286-6642. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Hey, good morning. Yes, ma'am. Eight to 5. Yes, ma'am. And you will be seeing me and Micah Frazier there too this Saturday. So
Yes, sir.
yes, ma'am. See you then. Have a great day.
What time will we be there?
11.
11 to 12.
That's right.
Get some food. Get an ice cream cone or something.
But Jackie LaCrone did plan it, so it is going to rain.
Oh, yeah.
Everything she plans, it rains.
What has she got us doing this time?
Hot dog eating contest.
Oh, man.
We got to run it back,
Oh,
Micah.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
This time I think I'm going to dump the hot dogs in the water. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines.
He said he'll call at 580-579-6579.
Yes, sir. That's 579-6579. Have a great day. Yep. Bye. And we'll be right back with our vinyl revival segment. Stay tuned for that. We got Johnny Cash.